Look at that. They got the water park filled up. It's looking good. Doing something I don't normally do, which is ride my motorcycle with shorts on, but we got to go look at a yard, give it a quote for mowing. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today marks my 28th day, technically, day trading. Obviously, I'm still working my regular job. And I'm mowing like 7 lawns. That one needs mowed like super bad right there. Like that movie from the 2000s or whatever. Like Jonah Hill. That's what's going on there. Super bad. That's dumb. Anyways, 28 days day trading. I've been getting up at 5:45 every day because the stock market opens at 7. So New York is an hour ahead of us, the stock exchange anyway. So if I want to be awake to start trading at 7 when the stock exchange opens, I got to be on this computer at 6. So I get up at 5:45, pull up a YouTube channel called Zendoo, Zendoo, and it just has a bunch of scanners. And there's also people in the chat talking, which is very helpful to have a little bit of a community to be a part of when you're trying to learn something like this. And I've been watching Ross Cameron's videos. He's a day trader who makes a lot of money, like 30 grand a day, which is crazy. And just basically soaking in as much as I can from him. Like, he's got tons of videos. He's really consistent. He posts all the time. He posts these like daily recaps where he'll tell you what stocks he traded that day, what he made money on, what he lost money on. And I'm consistently looking at the same stocks that he is, usually trading the same stocks. So it's like I got my finger on the right spot. I just need to obviously build a track record of consistency here to where, like, we know it's not luck. You're gonna have days where you lose. That's just the nature of the beast. But so 28 days in. The first week, I think I made 7. I just lost money. I didn't make any money the first week. I think every week I lost money, to be honest. But then this week, I was actually made a little bit of money every day. And I'm only buying, like, my share sizes are 1, 3, 5, and 10. And I don't know that I've ever bought 10 shares of anything. My goal is to get to where I have like a quarter, you know what I mean? 3 months of records to look back on to see that I'm profitable pretty much every week. Or I have to be profitable every week. That just is what it is. Like, you have to make money. You can lose some as long as you make more than you lose, and you have to make kind of significantly more than you lose because you have to turn a profit. So I'm fogging up my visor. So once you build a track record, something that you can see, like, okay, it's just a matter of scaling it up. You know, instead of buying 1, 2, 3, and 5 shares, you buy 10, 20, 30, and 50, and go for a while doing that. And, you know, once you have enough money and you're confident enough in this track record that you've been working to establish, it's time to go up to into the hundreds, you know, 100, 200, 300, 500. See how you do there for a little while. And eventually you get up to doing to where you're buying 1,000 shares of something, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Now, that might take, who knows how long that might take, and I may never get there. But if you can, there's money to be made, that's for sure. Oh! Dust in the eyeballs when that truck came by, that sucked. Alright, so we're looking for Park Street. Oh crap, there it was. It's 710 Park Street. I actually feel like I've mowed it before, but it's been a little while, so we're gonna drive by and give the person a quote. And I actually have to go mow another yard, but I wanted to get out on the bike for a minute. So I really think if I just stick at this day trading thing, I'm just treating it like you know, one of those video games that takes forever, like Diablo or something, you know what I mean, or Clash of Clans, where just everything takes forever to do, and just build it up slowly. And eventually, you know, if I can make $200 a day, well, I can say goodbye to my regular job at that point. Like, and that's $200 a day, and leaving whatever money I used to make that $200 needs to stay in the account. You know, you can't pull that out, but because that's what you need to make the $200 the next day. Yeah, I've mowed this lawn before. Absolutely. Oh, it caught fire. Yeah, I've mowed that lawn. That's wild. So I mowed that lawn when I first started mowing yards, and it was super grown up, and just some girl came out and paid me, and it was a weird little scenario where it was like, everything about this seemed strange. When I showed up, nobody wanted to come to the door at first, and then when I got done, it took them forever to bring me out the money, and now it looks like the house is condemned, and I'm getting text messages about mowing it. It's from a realtor, I'm sure. They need the yard maintained while they're figuring out what they're going to do with the house. So I will get back to them with a quote. I know how big that yard is because I've already mowed it. Probably going to be in the 60, 80 bucks region. I'd probably say 60. 60 because it hasn't been mowed. I think I charged them $50 the first time. I like what they got going on there. That's pretty cool. But it sucks. I don't know. I feel like that's like a prime piece of crap vandalization kind of thing, where somebody comes along and tears it up for you. So I'm super hopeful about the day trading thing. I know it sounds stupid and it's silly to be excited. Like this week I made $4 whole, which is retarded. But when you're only buying a couple shares at a time, you just times that by 10. Well, there's $4 or 40. I mean, times that by 100. This is a $40 week. If you're buying an average of 1,000 shares, this was a $400 week. $400 a week ain't bad. Or if you're buying 1,000 shares, which is kind of the goal. That's what you want to be. You want to be moving around 1,000 shares at a time, at least. You know, that's where you really start to make money. This is a $4,000 week, bro. That's this motorcycle almost. You know what I mean? Like, so it's one of those things where, like, all right, let's build a track record of profitability. Dust. Oh God, I smell bacon. Where? Oh, bruh, that smells good. And then once we can build a track record of profitability, you know, over a quarter, let's say. Today was my first green week. That's good. If you ask me, the counter starts now. So let's green next week and the next week and do this for, I don't know, 8 weeks. I don't know how many weeks are in a quarter. A lot more than 8. Whatever, though. I gotta see that it's not a fluke. It's something I can repeat over and over, time in, time out. Consistently pull at least 20 cents a share. I mean, you're not always. You're gonna. Sometimes you're not gonna pull anything. You're gonna lose. But when you're making money, if you can get 20 cents a share, that doesn't sound like much. But when you times that by 1,000, that's something, you know. Because I'll be honest, between the restaurant and mowing, I worked at the restaurant 6 days a week. I'm mowing like 7 lawns. Heck, there's one, that's another one I'm probably going to mow. And we're going to pass like 4 on my way home right now. Actually, we're going to pass like 1. The other 3 are down the road. But hurt, my feet hurt, my knees hurt. I can't keep this pace up forever, you know what I'm saying? I gotta find something else that pays a lot more money than what I'm doing now. I originally thought it was gonna be YouTube, but it is not YouTube. I've already made more money day trading than I ever did on YouTube. I never made a penny on YouTube, and I thought that was gonna be fairly easy. And here I am waking up in the morning to trade the stock market, and I didn't finish high school, which also seems crazy. It's a weird world we live in. If I end up making a living doing this, so it's going to be like just the dumbest thing, the dumbest, smartest thing ever. You mean you dropped out your junior year and now you cooked for 20 years and for some reason decided to start trading the stock market and figured out how to make money doing that? I'm supposed to mow that yard right there. He needs to call me. I mowed that one back there on the left that I just looked at. I'm gonna go mow this one when I get home. I gotta just get in my truck and come over here and mow it. I don't mow these, as you could tell, because there's still grass in the road. That's not my handiwork right there. I do better. We'll let the ladies cross. We already stopped. Or not. Okay, I'm going.